All right, so here we are. We've been sitting here for a long time and it says calibrating 271 miles and 99%. And I feel like it's been a really long time now that now it's down to 5 kilowatts. And what is that? Yeah, it's still adding 17 miles per hour, but I feel like we're gonna be here an hour for this last 1%. But I feel like it's important because we're supposed to charge to 100% once a week, and we got the car not with 100% battery, but with something like 60% battery, and we waited at the dealership for it seemed like an hour while they charged from 60 to 80%. And then I just wanted to see what supercharging was going to be like while we're waiting for our mobile charger to arrive in the mail that says it's going to take over a week to get here. So I'm not going to have the ability to charge at home overnight to get it to the 100% in the first week. And I thought that this is probably important for the car and the battery to do what they say, charge to a 100% once a week. So here we are with the second supercharging of the day before we went from supposedly 60% to 80%. We had 217 miles when we left the dealership. We drove around and we brought it all the way down to 141%. But the drive from home at about 147, I'm sorry, it was 141 miles, not percent. But when we left the house, it was at like 147, and then we decided to navigate to a supercharger, and it only was 6 miles to get here. So the battery wasn't warmed up. It had to deal with that. But it was charging at I think it said it was charging at 330 miles per hour, and 80 plus kilowatts or something like that. So, but now here we are, and I guess we're waiting for this 4 kilowatts to get down to zero and this miles per hour to get down to zero, because we're just sitting here watching this at this 99% for a long time. And I guess I wish I had my home charger so we didn't have to try to do this at a supercharger. Or maybe I just say 99 is good enough, but it says charge to 100, not 99%, right? So this is beginning to get really frustrating, just the amount of time it's taken.